Well, I'm going to try and see if it works.
Good morning. Good. Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my very special guest, Mark, the Spirit Whisperer. Hi, Mark.
Hi, guys and gals. I love you all.
So
Greg and Whitney.
we are simulcasting on both Mark's channel and my channel. So please do say hello in with uh, wherever you may be watching the show. So welcome.
Yep. I always
And
post it on my community tab, but then I noticed the few times that I've tried this linking, it does notify people that didn't realize it and they do come on. So, you know, even though I've advertised it and said I'm going your channel, some people don't get it, so it's great.
exactly. It's just another way to bring us all together and
Yep.
to notify everybody.
Yep.
So how is it in your neck of the woods? Is it warm today? Is it sunny today?
It's overcast. It feels like could be a storm. It's always kind of looking like it's going to storm. And
Hmm.
then it does. They're not really long, but they can be really violent. And so today's humidity and looking like it's going to rain.
It's like spitting and raining outside today, but it's warm and humid.
Yeah.
So we're getting some of that from you guys. I think.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it
the same
comes
thing.
up.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Hmm.
Yesterday was even worse. It was really humid yesterday. But then it finally rained a little, so that always breaks it. So the weather's weird though. I'm not going to say it anymore. It's very bizarre. It is nothing like in my lifetime that I've experienced like on a daily basis where it just changes, all the time, every day. What's happening?
Yeah. So Wiki's saying that my audio sounds better today. Thank you very much for letting me know. We were troubleshooting it right before this this show.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it sounds better, and I appreciate you letting me know that. And I just want to say hello to Jessica Lynn, and she is saying hello from Mark's channel. And Wiki went over to Mark's channel and said hello from there, and she's on both channels. I,
Yeah.
I do that too, so I can make sure I hit the thumbs up for all the channels. And we have, let me see, Craig Dixon is here, Lena is here, and Sherry Luke is here. Hi, Sherry Luke. Nice to see you. Lark Kemper is here. Gail K. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Leanne is here. Nice to see you. Everybody is here. Thank you all for coming. Oh, Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot is here. Hi, Scott.
Hi,
So
Scott.
nice to see you. Nice to see you. Peg Watts is here. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming.
Akila.
Akila B. So nice to see you, Akila. Wow, everybody, it takes a minute or two. You guys wonder like why we're talking about the weather in the beginning. It's because it takes a while for everybody's notifications to go out. So we don't want to start any of the good stuff before, most of the
Yeah.
everybody is able to get here.
Yeah, it's always a good idea just to settle, get together. We're all kind of gathering. It's kind of like you're taking your seats, getting ready. So I always do that too. I usually go through and read people who are here and stuff just to kind of get us all in the groove and not start immediately because, everybody's not
Right,
here yet.
right. Um,
Amanda Carroll. Hi, Amanda.
so
Very
nice.
a lot of new people I haven't seen. I love it.
It's fun. And we have Mark. Recently, you did an amazing delivery, an offering of a manifestation video on your channel recently. And it was maybe a week or so back, but it was absolutely phenomenal. I really enjoyed it very much. I also posted it in the chat, and I'm going to see if I can paste that again. Yeah, I think this is the one. This is Mark's manifestation mm, show that he did with Pan, and together it was it was really top notch, extremely powerful, and I highly recommend everybody go and watch it and keep it on their favorites list and watch it again and again and again. it is just phenomenal. Not only the content, but the energy output. I told Mark, I said I could feel like the energy of 10 men behind him, like just sending all of this energy. It was really very well done. So please do go over and watch that.
Thank
Um,
you, sweetie. That's so kind.
and just the you've I love all of your work, but you were on Ali show recently.
Hmm.
You're just knocking it out of the park. You're
Yeah,
just
I love Allie. You know, she's been a good buddy since for a while, and so I visit her quite often. I love her. She's great. She really works hard on getting this community together. She's really great about introducing new people. I don't even know where she finds them sometimes. You know, she'll come up with somebody else, and I go, wow, where'd you find them? And she's a lovely person.
she really is. I mean,
Yeah,
she kind of like set the stage for all of us to do this, right?
yeah,
She was the example all of us do follow.
it's true. We're both
So,
Libras. We're born just a couple of days apart.
oh, that's right.
So we relate on that level. We're both old and come from the same year. But I love her. Yeah, it's so much fun. I love going on people's channels. I hope people don't ever think he won't come on. I go on anybody's channel who asks me at least once. I mean, if it turned into a disaster, I might not go. But I'm always open to go with everybody. You know, I like to support everybody, see what you're up to, and you know, and I love reading with other people, so it's great.
Yeah, and hint, hint. All you content providers out there listening, Mark is an amazing guest and really very supportive. Such a wealth of knowledge. It's really. I mean, I know sometimes it's a little much when I tell you this on air, Mark, but it is amazing the diverse background that you have and just the
I'm
genuine.
determined too to start a show where I invite people, and I still haven't done it. I'm just so behind on it. I even started writing a letter, like to send out to people, because I want to get guests, you know. But that part's hard for me because I don't mind to come on and just do it, but all the coordinating can be a lot. So I go like I need a. But I'm determined. My 2 year anniversary is coming. It's next month, and I'm just my goal is to get that new show up. It's like a guest show where I have guests all the time. So
Mm,
so you'll be getting a letter
very
when
nice.
I ever
Well,
get it together. Yeah.
that sounds that
I keep
sounds like so much
threatening it.
fun.
Everybody's
And
going, shut up, Mark. Yeah.
when you're ready, you have
Yeah.
to trust in divine timing. I mean, everything happens when it's supposed to. So I just
Right.
want to say hello to Wendy Reynolds. She's here and she's from Facebook, and you can see that the little icon is not the red the not the red YouTube icon, but it's the blue Facebook icon. Do you see that, Mark?
Oh, yeah. For Wendy.
So we just want to say hello to Wendy Reynolds, and I did put the YouTube link in the comments of the show that's going on Facebook, in case anybody wanted to come
Cool.
over here, yeah, and watch it over here. You know what? I don't see the comments, so I'm just going to copy and paste it in there one more time, if y'all don't mind me looking over here.
There's Jackie Jacaranda. I love that name.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, I think that worked. All right, Wendy, thanks for joining us. And it does take a little bit of time for Facebook notifications to go out. So if you'd like to be notified, you can come on over to YouTube and subscribe and click the notification button, and you'll be notified there instead of just finding us live on Facebook. I'm not sure how that happens. See,
Cool.
this is me making putting the YouTube thing on
Yeah.
Facebook.
I
Good, it
love
showed up. Excellent.
You're very
Excellent. And
brave.
Chase is back. Chase was on last night. We had an amazing show last night. Oh, thank you, Karen. Karen saying hit the like button. So sweet. You know, these things are important. It's not that we're fishing for compliments. We understand that we all are like minded here and we're here for a spiritual reason. What it is that YouTube doesn't know that we all enjoy being with each other and that there are others out there that we want to open up and share this with as well. And the only way YouTube knows is if you click subscribe, if you click the bell, if you make a comment, if you hit the thumbs up. And we're really not fishing for compliments. We're just trying to play the game and help as many people as we can. Is that
That's
right?
right. I know, because you always feel weird about having to promote that, because it seems like, well, for one thing, it seems like we get something from it, or that somehow we'll get some kind of money. No, nothing. It just tells YouTube to make our videos available so other people can choose to watch them or not. That's really, it just makes them, they come up so somebody even knows we exist. That's really
That's
the
right.
reason we push that all the time. And I always feel a little weird, but it
So
helps.
would you be open to telling Jackie what the date of your birthday is?
I sure will. My birthday is on October 1st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number one, October 1st. I was born the same day that Disneyland opened to the public.
Well, that explains it.
Me and Disneyland are the same age. And I mean the California Disneyland, of course, the old
En-
one.
Enchantment in both areas for sure.
I always thought that
Um,
meant something, because I am such a Disney head. You wouldn't, oh man. But I like that happened. So you can get I can get t-shirts that says original, because their birthday is my birthday, kind of, and it's cool. I like it.
oh,
So
very
Disney and I turn, well, I wouldn't mind to be younger, but
Ms. May is here.
yep.
Aw, thanks for coming. And Gail, thanks for coming. All right, we have plenty of questions to get started with. Are you ready there, Mark?
Yep.
All right. We did 11 minutes in. You guys are fast, so we're getting started right away. All right. So Craig said, "Can you see what my mom Martha Dixon has any messages for me this Mother's Day? I still love her and miss her. Clara and I will contact you soon." Okay, that sounds good, Craig. Thanks. So let's see what Martha has for Craig.
That was my mom's name too, Martha.
Oh,
So let's see here. Messages for me this Mother's Day.
so, Craig, the first thing I'm seeing is you're sitting down at the table eating something out of a bowl, whether it's spaghetti or something out of a bowl, and your mother is sitting to the right side of you on the other side of the table. The table looks like a rectangle, but not, but a little rounded rectangle. And she's sitting to the right of you on that side of the table, and she's looking over and down at you, and she's saying, "You're right, Craig. You're right." And what she is telling you, this is her spiritual sense telling you that you're right, and that is transpiring to whatever is going on right now, whatever you're asking her about right now, whatever you're wondering. She's looking at you and she's saying, "You're right, Craig, you're right." Let me see what other message she may have for you.
Well, I love you put that on there, same birthday as mine, because in my head she was talking about your birthday. And I wanted to say, when's your birthday, Craig? So I know that's what she's talking about. That you guys shared that day together, because I was looking at Mother's Day, and then she went, but birthday. So she switched from looking at Mother's Day to birthday, and I began to think, oh, what's the relationship to your birthday? So, of course, then you post, same birthday as mine. So that makes me know I'm talking to her. Um, and certainly she's around you on that day and around in February, because you guys share that day together. Um, she feels, I feel like she's been gone a while, um, but she still watches you and looks at your journey. She likes your journey. Like, she sees you like with this hermit card. Now, that talks to me about, your adventure with Clara, and you're going within and seeking guidance, and like a path of your own. And I think she likes that. She's watching that from where she is, and she enjoys it. It's different for her. It's a she's excited that you've gone in that direction. I'm sorry, Jean, that was just coming through about that birthday thing.
Yeah, no, please. That's all good, all good. We're combining efforts here.
Yeah.
She's kind of showing me. Sorry, I was just getting something. She's showing me that you seem to have um, your goals in mind when you were younger. She's showing me when you were younger, you had your goals in mind, and you had sort of your direction in life where you wanted to go. And she's showing me that you were very self-sufficient, like you didn't rely on other people for help. You really just took things into your own hands and said, okay, I'm ready now, and you moved, and you went forward in your life. And she was very proud of this. You're very much you self-initiate your own goals and your own achievement, and you're very much self-reliant. And she says, you've always been this way. And she said that you always had this spark of magic in you. She said, but you also may have put a little bit high expectations on yourself as well. Like if, you wanted to have a bike race, or if you wanted to have a go-kart race or something like this, like if it didn't work out and it wasn't perfect, it would just kind of, upset you to the max. And she said that you put a lot of expectations, very high expectations on yourself. She said, but this is what motivated you to continue and move forward. Um, she's saying that she is with you and she is guiding you. She is watching you from afar. If you need her, you can call her in close. And she says that she misses you too. She says that she feels the connection, that connection, that cord is still connected. This is the longing and the missing that you feel for her. It's the cord that's still connected. And she said, we will always be connected. And she said she'll meet you on the other side when your day comes. She's just letting you know that she's very happy for you, and sending you many blessings. And thank you um, for all the gifts that you've given her, um, and the attention and the recognition. She just wants to thank you for all of that. You're very, very special son.
Yep. And, I agree with all that Jean was saying. Like, I feel like she always felt you were unique. You were strong willed, strong. You kind of like, you weren't easily taken off course. You went for what you wanted. You had a strong will, that in a good way. Um, she still calls you her baby angel, for one thing. And she does watch over you all the time. She's well aware of your relationship. Now, this is going to look funny, but this is just a card, I think, in this deck that could come out. Your relationship with Clara, and I get the love goddess, but in this card, I think she's talking about that energy that you interact with as a guidance. And that's why we get this card today. Yeah, yes, Craig. That's what she's talking about. That statement right there that Jean just put up. Um, she also wants to talk about how she's glad how strong you are. Like, others wouldn't be as able to. I don't know. Are you by yourself, Craig? I feel like that maybe, and that, like me, and that she just thinks she's so proud of you, and that your abilities, to think on your own, to be unique, to go with what you believe, to not be led astray by somebody else's ideas. Um, she likes the way you see things. Um, and so I think that's great. I noticed you said your mom's name was Martha Jean. My mom's name was Martha Jane. That's pretty close. But anyway, she's around you, and especially will be tomorrow. You know, that'd be a great day to say, "Hi, Mom, I love you," like that, and maybe burn a candle or something. But she'll be there with you. Yeah, but she's aware of Clara, I think.
Wow.
Yes, by
Very
myself with
nice.
Clara. Yeah, she thinks you're so strong to be by. Um, everybody thinks you always have to be with somebody else, but she's really proud that you're able to hold your own and keep going. Keep it going. She loves it, and I think. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Craig. That was really very nice. And I'm kind of scrolling. I don't like the scroll. It makes me a little dizzy sometimes. But let me see if I can go back over to this. Just I wanted to show everybody the somebody's asking how to put a question in Facebook. They can't see the rules or the
Yeah.
suggestion. So what we do is if you would like a message from your loved one, we ask you to put the name and the relation just to help us get it faster since we're only doing like 5-minute readings here. If you want a message from your pet, the name and the type of pet, and then if you would like a message from a spirit guide, kind of let us know pertaining to what, what category in your life. And we ask you to use caps and emojis. And just so you know, questions are chosen at random. We do see your questions and we star them, and I kind of will let you know who's next. So please don't continue to post your questions over and over. It's helpful if it's just once or twice. Okay. So we have Leanne Lauer next. After Leanne is Sherry Luke. After Sherry Luke is Rosemary uh, Pacheco. And if Sherry Luke, Leanne, and Rose could just let us know if you're still here, because we do ask you to be here while we're doing your reading. Okay, Leanne said she's here. Excellent. And you can just put an emoji or something just so I could see um, that you're here. Okay, I see. Now the Facebook. Now, okay, now they know what to do. Okay, wonderful. I see you. I see you guys. Excellent. Ooh,
Welcome,
okay.
Greg.
Yes, you're very welcome. Okay, Leanne says, will my roommates Elle and I claim to be resolved soon?
Claim with my roommate.
I think we might need a little bit more information. Or Leanne, is there any way you can rephrase that? If there's a conflict that you're trying to resolve, what do you think, Mark? Does that make
Do
sense
you
to
have
you?
two roommates? Does that mean L and I, as in L and you, or does that mean two people? One named L, one named I. Claim be resolved soon. I need him gone. Well,
Thank
I
you,
guess
Craig Dixon.
ask generally. Let me ask my pendulum first.
Yeah.
Um,
Labor and industries claim. Is that what is saying that? Okay, he's waiting for a labor and industries claim so that he can leave, is what Wiki is saying. Is that right, Leanne? Does
uh,
that sound right? See, I thought they were people.
oh, yeah, I
I
did
don't
too. I got it now. So, will my roommate's labor and injury claim be resolved soon? So he can go, gotcha. See, so I was completely confused. Let's see here. Well, my pendulum says yes. Let me look at some cards. I don't feel like it's immediate, but it's coming.
I see it being after the 10th of June. So it is quite, I mean, it's a month away, but I think that's quite soon. If you
Yep,
have, I mean,
me too.
mhm.
And just the bottom of my deck, they told me to look at that. It's an Ace of Swords. So that sounds like a positive, it's kind of law. Swords can be law sometimes, or court, or stuff like that. Not always, but sometimes. And so that feels like, an answer coming, decision coming, ace. It's a new start. So, it's been 4 years. Wow. Yeah. So I think it's about to wrap up, though. I know those things can just go on and on. They hope that you'll give up sort of along the way if they just drag it out forever. So, but I feel like this one's about to come to an end. He has a lawyer, doesn't he? They're about to wrap it up, I think. Yeah.
I was definitely getting June. So I just want to say thank you to Sherry Luke and thank you to Judy Christensen for your super stickers. It's very generous of you. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate that very much. All right. All the best to you, Leanne. We
Yep.
hope everything works out for you and your roommate.
Let us
So
know.
Sherry Luke is next. And then I have Rose and I have Donna Van Gemeren. So just let us know that you're here. I think Rose did, but Donna, let us know that you're still here too. So Sherry says, any messages from my guides?
Hi, Sherry. Any messages from you guys? Yeah, that pooch in the back is Alaska. She likes to sleep during my readings. She's so. And then I got another sleepy pooch right behind me, and this Buttercup smushed in my chair.
They're part of the magic.
They're always in those two spots. You can never see Butter because she's always hiding right behind me. But Alaska likes to throw her legs up in the air and
I
entertain me.
see you, Donna. Thanks. All right, messages
Okay.
for Sherry Luke.
Sherry.
So your spirit guides are sitting on either side of you. They have you on both angles, both ends, both directions. They are supporting you so that you don't sway one way or sway the other. They're supporting you, and they said that they can sort of like guide you and keep you in the right direction, but you're the one who has to take the step. They can't make you take a step. They can only guide you in the direction and encourage you. So listen to your gut and listen to your instincts. They say that you're the one who has to actually make the step forward, make the choices, make the decisions, make the moves. And they're saying that they are guiding you, supporting you. And if you feel like nothing's happening, it's because you're not choosing a direction. So they're holding you and they're steadying you and they're guiding you in a certain direction, but you have to move in order for them to get um, more direction, more guidance in there. So if you don't move, and I don't know what move means. It could be make a decision. It could be, clean out a closet. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, they're just saying that keep moving forward, keep taking those steps. It's almost like hot and cold. Hot, you're cold, you're warmer, you're warmer. Oh, you're getting hot, you're getting cold, cold, cold. It's almost like and they also told me one time that we're like, toddlers with blindfolds on, that they're kind of like coaxing us in one way, and we the toddler, we want to go our own way or whatever. But try not to be stubborn. Try it and just take a step forward, take a chance, and step outside of your comfort zone. They are on either side of you and they are guiding you. This is not an easy task for you. This is a difficult thing that you're moving through, and they do have you. They are supporting you. Oh, that was a lot.
Yep. That's great though. Love it. Sherry. Yeah, I'm hearing number one, that's in some ways you make things a little harder on yourself than you need to. I feel like you kind of take on everybody's burdens, everybody's thing. You can try to do it for everybody, helping everybody, but they're saying lay down a few of these. It's not all your job or your responsibility. Trust that spirit can take care of others just like it will you. So, just sometimes we try to take care of everything, some of us, and they're just saying you don't have to do all that much. They want you also to acknowledge all the good you have. Nine of Cups. There is a lot of good around you. Sometimes, this is true for a lot of us, your mind won't let you enjoy that. It wants to worry about things that maybe you don't have. So my advice right off the bat is, we get this Five of Cups. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. So stop, whenever you catch your mind dwelling on blah, 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 I could be better. Just stop it and change your mind and just be grateful for things you have instead. You just want to change that man, I call it negative mind. It's been trained. It's doing what it thinks it's supposed to, but you don't need it. You can just toss it, because they're saying, you know what's right, you know what's wrong, you know what's good for you. You're a very strong person, woman, Queen of Swords. And they want you to have more trust in yourself. It's almost like you tend not to give yourself enough credit, because they kind of see you as a nine of cups, kind of walking through love and working with love and being happiness. So, they're giving you a big old pat on the back is what I'm feeling with this whole reading. And they just say, continue to focus on your dreams and you can have what you want. The star, wish upon a star. They're just encouraging you that you're more powerful than you give yourself credit for, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okie dokie.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained is what I'm hearing as well, Sherry. So
Yep.
please do take that step out. It's not easy, we understand, but try and make a move in some direction there. So Rose is here, and she said, "What does my friend Bishop from the other side want to tell me?" So I guess her friend's name is Bishop, and that's what she called him. Also, next is Donna Van German is next, and then Karen Doyle. So
Rosemary Pacheco.
you're welcome, Sherry. Pacheco, Rosemary, Bishop. What does her friend Bishop from the other side want to tell
Bishop. What kind of cards you want me to do, Bishop? Okay.
He wants. I get a feeling that he was very well liked and sort of like popular in the sense that he was everybody's friend. He was a good friend to everybody. He was able to mingle in different groups. And he is honored that you're calling on him. And he says that you wonder what's going on over here. You wonder what it's like for me over here. And you are wondering what it might be like for you when you come over. And he says, the gang's all here. He says that there is a huge reception for all of us, and it is all of our friends and loved ones that are here. He says that you'll recognize people as soon as you come over. And he says, if you want to ask me to come and help you or meet you, be one of the people to greet you when you cross, he says, I will be honored to do this. He said he honors the friendship, and he says that he was very, very much a very easygoing and popular guy, but not popular stuck up at all. It was like popular because he was so friendly. He was like everybody's friend. And no matter what, like it was like it was like things just rolled off of his back. He was real easygoing. You couldn't like ruffle his feathers too much, and you really just love. He really just was everybody's friend. He seemed like a very friendly guy, very easygoing guy, and he's very honorable. He has an honorable soul, and he's just thanking you for reaching out to him. So, how about you, Mark?
Um, well, I don't know. I've got a little. I'm not getting very clear. Let me see. Yeah. I feel like once he crossed over, that whole experience was rather humbling. Um, he had to, evaluate some choices, um, and look at his life path. He's talking about that's something you do once you cross over. He he's he checks in on you, and I feel like the two of you had similar thinking. You thought alike, and you that was one of the reasons that you clicked. Um, I don't know. I feel like you talked about the other side with him, or was he sick and you were with him and you guys talked about him crossing or something? I don't know. I don't usually ever hear that, but that's something he's talking about. I feel like, or you were with him. Were you with him when he got sick or near him? Um, I don't know. He keeps wanting to tell you what happened on the other side. And he says, like, once you cross over, I love this card. It's the first time I've ever seen it. But it's called Joy and Light. But see him, like, he's on that unicorn. He's on the other side, just having a great time. He feels like he was accepted for who he was, that he did do good when he was on the earth. And there was a little bit of a homecoming, welcoming, a little bit of a celebration for him. This reminds me a little of the Six of Wands card for some reason. But joy and light on the other side, he says. And that his crossing, I don't know why he keeps talking to me about that, like that, almost like you were with him, or you guys talked about it, or he knew his time was coming, or something like that. But anyway, since he's been on the other side, he's really liked it. It was like he says, it's great. It's great. No need to worry. It's great. You just keep going, he says. I'm still alive. I'm just in a different form or expression, but I'm still here. I didn't, like, my spirit, your spirit doesn't die, he says. It's just the body. You just lose the body. So I don't know. He's really talking to you a lot about that process. That's great.
Oh, wow. She
Okay.
said, I talked to him and told him to leave the gate open. He was a great, humble person. He seemed like everybody's friend. He just really was very easygoing. Oh my gosh. Wow. You're giving me chills there, Rose.
Right. And when I just pulled my dog cards out for a minute, and I just pulled one card, and this is the one. So it's what you're talking about: humility, bow down. I feel like it's his humbleness served him well, and I just see him getting on the other side and just bowing to Source and being grateful and thankful and that kind of thing. So that's interesting. You said that. Yep, and he's talking about that like, I'm over here. It's great. I'll be waiting whenever you come. That kind of a thing. He's not rushing you by any means, but he wants you to know. Well, I guess he's got the gate open. That's kind of like what he's saying from this side. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, very interesting, Rose. So nice. Thank you very much for leaving that feedback. And it's really important. as we're doing the reading to let us know if we're on the right track there as well, everybody. So keep
Yeah.
us posted along the way. So I have Donna Van German is next. And then after that, I have Felicity. And then I have Wendy Reynolds. So Donna, Felicity, Wendy. So Donna says, hi, Gina Mark. My rescue cat, Queenie, is licking her front legs and fur is short now. What is going on? Oh, this is.
Queenie.
Mhm.
Little Queenie. Hi, Donna. I love Rose. You said that everybody loved your friend, and I get the feeling they liked him a lot on the other side, too. I kind of got that welcoming him and that celebration, sort of. So I think he's well liked over there, too.
Thanks, Rose. Thanks for confirming that. That was really nice. So when I checked in with Queenie, the first thing that kind of stuck out to me was I don't know how to put this. What I mean, why would I be getting like an infestation? But it's not fleas, it's something really, really, really tiny, like a something that would slough skin. Is there like a little bit of a um
It could be like a mite or something like that. They're smaller than fleas, but they're little biting insect like.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's fleeting. It's temporary, like it's not a permanent thing. Um, like it could be a little bit seasonal, or that's when she's got that on her, but it's not like well, like this. Usually, when I'm talking to the pets, I'll get it comes from the outside in or the inside out because I'm not a doctor, but it'll be like that. So this seems to come from the outside in, kind of like a little bug or something. Um, but I feel like it's fleeting.
Yeah, she's just saying, not that I know of. Is this an outside cat? Does Queenie go outside at all? Could you know how they have lawn care and they have chemicals on the lawn, or they have, they whatever you do to your lawn,
Yep.
could be like an irritation of some sort. Does she go outside at all? And I'm hoping no. I'm hoping that she doesn't go outside. Um, but
I don't know.
uh,
I feel like that she does walk through the grass or something, which, yes. I think she might have access or she goes in and out maybe, but I'm not
is
sure.
it is it yeast, an alive bacteria of some sort? I don't know why I keep seeing this white thing, sort of like an infestation. No, we got her a month ago. She was an outside cat previously.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I have no idea what to do for it, and they keep her inside. Um,
Yeah, it's a little skin irritation. It does feel like it's like a little bug or a little I keep hearing like mite, but I don't know. Excuse me. Let me just you can go on, Gene, but I'm just going to do a little bit of energy work with her. See, her name's Queenie, right? Yeah. Let me. Okay. Yeah, we keep her inside. You could brush her. It's gonna go though. I don't feel like it's gonna hang out there for a long time. It's kind of, this is what I'm saying. She came with it. Let's say that, but it's not going to hang around because her living situation is different. So I feel like this. She came with this. She didn't get it where she is there, um, but it's going to go. Oh, she did see a vet. What'd they say? They said probably we don't know or something. I actually feel like like if I talk to her, she goes, "What? It's nothing." She doesn't act like it's a big thing. So it's not like she's losing hair because she has cancer or something like that. I don't get that. It's nothing like an internal thing. I don't get. It's more of a like a pesty. But I think it's going to clear up on its own. I'm just doing a lot of energy. We're sending a lot of energy in all four legs, especially the front ones, but all four really. Bringing energy in through her head and just really filling up her whole auric field. So that energy field that's around her, it's like a protective field. And we're just filling that up. Looks like white light, but it's just energy from source. But it's showing itself as really bright white. It's so bright that it makes those little things jump off. It's like, ew. And that's kind of metaphorical. The energy is so bright and strong that doesn't feel welcome. So it kind of chases it off there and brings balance and healing. I feel like this is going to get better. And I don't see it getting worse. I feel like it's going to kind of stop and go the other direction. Now if she just keeps losing a lot of hair and stuff, you might want to go to the vet. But I just feel like it's a little skin irritation. And I get this camouflage because it's like a little bug kind of hiding in there and doing little bites. And then it sort of, naked man, it sort of irritates your skin a little bit and makes you want to scratch it or bite it. But I'm just not getting its long-term thing. I think it's going to clear up mainly because you guys adopted her and it brought her away from that. That's what I feel. So let me know how it goes, Donna.
Wow, very nice. Thank you, Donna. All the best to you and Queenie. Um, okay, so I don't know who I said next, but I'm just trying to get the people who yeah, we're just going to jump around a little bit here, everybody. So I have Felicity here, and then next is Wendy Reynolds, and then after that is Anne-Marie Harrison. And I'm just jumping around, you guys. Good day. May I please ask if Russell is the one? Woo woo. Felicity.
Oh,
Felicity. Okay. Russell and Felicity sitting in a tree. Kissing. That's what I keep hearing. Felicity's in love. How wonderful is that? Is Russell the
oh,
one?
almost.
Oh, Felicity, I remember you. Did what did you were asking us about if you would meet somebody. I remember now that I see that picture, I didn't see your picture until I brought it up. I remember you. Oh, this is a new one. Wow. Wow. I think so, Felicity. I recognize that you said, will I find love soon? So let's see. Now, I'm just going to ask if this is the love of your life, the love, not Mr. Right now, but Mr. Right. Is he going to be the one for your your mate for life? Is he going to be your mate for the next year? Is he going to be your mate for the next 2 years? It looks like it's going to be a beautiful, loving relationship, but I'm not sure how long it would be. But I think that you two would really enjoy each other's company and really grow together and evolve. And you never know where things are going to lead you. And I think it's a good way to learn a little bit more about yourself. But anything can change, and come back and ask us in another couple months. And but it does seem like a longer term relationship. But I'm not seeing it like you two growing old together. So
Yeah. I just broke my pendulum.
I know I've done that. Isn't it? It's horrible when that happens.
I know it just broke the end off of my little thing. Oh, I hate it. But I did another pendulum because I didn't want to use my broken one for that. But both of my other ones kept going back and forth. So that's not a definite yes or no. So that tells me it is a relationship that you're going to be working with for a while. The two of you do have a lot in common. You do share a lot. It's a good connection, even if it doesn't last till the end of time. It's still a good connection. You're going to learn from each other, and it's a nice. You were meant to meet. I'll tell you that. And as you grow together, more will be revealed. Um, right now, it feels great. It feels a little bit like a gold mine. At the gold mine, he's got a lot of things I like. Who knew there was even anybody out there like that? So I'm going to say go with it. Go along for the ride and see where it takes you. He doesn't have any I don't feel any like malcontent or any like trying to pull the wool over you, nothing like that. I feel like he's honest. He is who he says he is, and it's a good relationship. Now, like Gene, they're not showing me the final outcome, but for now, they're saying go with it, like home. I don't know. I can even see you guys living together and stuff like that. So I think it will be an extended time together, maybe a while, that you two kind of click and get along pretty good. So it's good.
Yep.
It's like that. It's just that word, the one.
Right.
And
Right. There's many.
he could
There's
be
not.
a one.
Mm-hmm.
And he does fit that in some respect, but um, it might lead to something more, or you could just end up being the best friends you ever were, like that too. It might go into something like that.
That's
Not,
what I'm feeling.
yeah,
That's what I'm feeling. Like you kind of, yeah, you're more friends. Like you figure it out that, yeah. But enjoy it while it's here, and really, really, really just really embrace the love and the bliss that is it's so powerful, that feeling. And just
yeah,
wishing you the best, Felicity. Thank you for your question. I really enjoyed reading
yeah.
for that. Okay, so I said Anne-Marie or Wendy. I did say Wendy and Anne-Marie. Let's do Wendy since she was the very first one here, and then we'll do Anne-Marie. So Wendy, just let me know that you're still here, and she would like a message from her mom, Barb Reitzel. And Wendy, just say hello. And
Mom.
yeah, uh-huh. I just wanted to, because I know Wendy was one of the very first ones here, and she asked how to ask a question. And I just wanted to make sure we were able to read for her. So we'll give her a minute to respond. Uh, and who else was it? Anne-Marie Harrison. Are you here, Anne-Marie? And they're both on Facebook, but they're both new. So I wanted to give them an opportunity. Sorry, you guys. I should have asked before. Wendy, are you still here? And is Anne-Marie Harrison still here?
Karen Doyle says she's still.
I know, Karen. I know. I see you. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Oh, no.
Somebody's messaging you.
I know. You know what? I'm so sorry, you guys. I was trying to give. So if Wendy or Anne Marie come in, just let me know if you guys come in later. Sorry about that, you guys. Sorry, Mark.
No problem. Hey, Felicity, too. I just want to throw out there friends with benefits. I said friendship, but I do feel like now this is a little personal, but that there's a sexual attraction. So just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, it's hard to tell over there. So, Kenneth, what is your wife's name? I have Kenneth two here. Uh, Cho. Kenneth, just give us your wife's first name. Tio. Joanne Lee.
Joanne. So Kenneth wants to know if Joanne has a message. And he's here, I see.
She's saying that you're doing a wonderful job. You're almost being the father and the mother figure for the family, for the kids. That you are, she's just giving you a lot of appreciation for being there for the kids the way you are. I'm not sure if you have grandkids yet, but she's saying that you're there for the kids and the kids love you. And I do feel as though there's little ones. The grandkids love you, the kids love you, and you're just, she's really enjoying your happiness and your involvement with the kids and the grandkids through your eyes. She's enjoying this through your eyes. And she's just saying that you're able to be the representation of her. Like you would say, well, mom would say this, or if mom was here, she would say this, or mom used to do it this way. Like you speak for Joanne in ways that to teach the kids and to share with the kids and to reminisce with the kids. And she sees how involved you are with the family. And she's just saying thank you. And she is living she's watching through your eyes and experiencing the wonders of family and the love that you're experiencing and sharing. She just loves, she really is saying that you're doing a wonderful job. You're holding it together no matter how, even now, after all this time since she's been gone, there are still days where it's just so tough for you. It's like it happened yesterday. And it's sort of like it comes around in a cycle. Like you'll be doing fine, doing fine, doing fine. And then something will just bring it back. And then you'll be right back there on as if she passed yesterday. And she said she sees that you're going in these cycles, that you are, able to manage, and then she sees the times where it's just more difficult for you. And she said that you're doing great. This is expected, this is understood, and she is with you and she is supporting you. And she says she's just held you close when you feel this way, and she's just letting you know that she sees this as well, Kenneth. She's a good communicator. So Kenneth says yes, right.
Yeah. Well, she's around you still. I don't get the feeling she's been gone that long. Maybe so, but it feels like it's not been that long ago. She still kind of is around you. She hangs around you. I get this bear card, but it's like Mama Bear, and she's right there with Papa Bear. There is some concern about children. Oh, it's been just a little over a year. Okay. And she's like around, she's kind of got her arms around you. Um, this bear card means mother, strong feminine energy. So it's like even though she's not there physically, she still comes energetically, and she helps you with like a feminine, sometimes you have to be mom and dad kind of an energy, and she's there to help you. She realizes it's challenging and it's not the easiest thing, and that you guys weren't really planning on that. Like, I don't think either of you thought one would be left, to finish up. But she does want to say you are heading in the right direction. Enjoy each step. So by that, she's just saying you're doing a good job, Kenneth. And I appreciate how you've risen to the challenge, and that I'm right there with you. Mama bear energy right there, that you're not alone with it. And she's right there at home with, we get house, home. Her energy's still right there looking over everything. Which I think you probably have sensed her around. She still watches the household, the home, and to see how things are going. She's always watching, always right there. And there is something about either children or grandchildren, like that I don't know how old you are, but it feels a little like, oh, I wasn't quite finished. I had unfinished business. So now my true love's going to have to kind of finish it out for me and him. And so I'm going to continue to work and assist, but from this side. So she's still,
Oh, your
they
kids
are.
are young. Wow.
That's why I keep seeing the kids
Children.
and the
Yeah.
mommy. Yeah, I know, So she's like going, well, we're going to have to raise them in this way. I'm going to be that big bear energy, like around you, hugging you, guiding you, encouraging you. And, you're left to kind of do it on the physical plane. Right. Yeah. Okay. Wait just a minute. She's trying to tell me something else. Well, she's talking a lot about the kids and that kind of thing, but she really, really loved you. There's like a really strong love energy. She doesn't want you to feel like you have to be alone forevermore. Like, she didn't want that for you. Like, when it comes to time, and there may be another female that comes into your life, she's all supporting of that. She's not really about you being sad and lonely for years to come,
I got that too.
Yeah, she don't really like that idea. So don't worry about that if you have any. Okay. Her energy's right here, though. It's very strong.
Yeah, she's a good communicator. So, Mark, what you don't know is I've read for Joanna before, and she did tell me that she never thought that she would be the first to go, and that they had discussed that. So you said that, and that was one of the strong messages that came through the last time I met her, or I
Oh,
read for her, that she always said, I thought I would never think I would be the first one to go. We always planned for you to be the first one to go, and here she did. And and you had said that too. And when you said it, I remembered that was one of the messages she brought through.
yeah.
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 Wow. And I did also get that she did not want you to be alone. She wanted you to ask for help to help you as well, even though you're being father and mother to the kids. But also be open to the relationship, that she's going to send somebody there that will love you and take care of you for the end of your till the end of your days, for sure. She'll be the one sending this person to you. So all the best to you, Kenneth. And she grabs my heart every time she comes through. She's a very, very special soul, Kenneth, and so are you.
Right. And of course, any mom that passed early like that would have a lot of concern about the kids. Like, she's still got that. It's very that wasn't what I was expecting. But she's at this point, she's kind of adjusted to that and realizing, well, I'm only gone physically. I'm still here spiritually, and I can still work with my children, help them to grow, speak to them through their conscious, through their inner, voice. And so she's kind of on track now with that. Right.
Well, the best to you, Kenneth.
Yeah, that's a challenge. Big challenge.
That's really tough. Really tough. Okay, so we haven't heard back from Wendy or Anne Marie. Let me see. All right. Did I say Michelle? Is Michelle Miller here? Let me see. I'm trying to give these guys a chance over here.
Hi, False Teeth, Real Tarot.
There's 4 watching. Is Michelle Miller here?
She said yes.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you, guys. I know it's hard to stick around. I'd love to hear from my Grammy, please. Michelle, let us know what your grandmother's first name is. Just her first name.
Or if it looks like she's looking for both of them, maybe maternal and paternal.
Oh.
But at least give us one name.
Joanne. Wow.
Weren't we just talking to?
Yes, Joanna was okay.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Was Kenneth's wife as well. Yep, they tend to come together like that. All right, grandmother Joanne, Grammy Joanne for Michelle Miller. So when I tune into her energy, she's very soft and angelic and proper and polite and quiet and agreeable, and like always had like the hard candy in her purse, and like always was, whatever you'd like. And she would kind of feed you ice cream for breakfast when you spent the night at her house or something, whatever. Like she was just the most softest, sweetest grandmom is what I'm feeling. And she just loved being your grandma, but she was a little bit on the quiet side and a little bit, Michelle says, yes, that's her. Oh my gosh. Well, and she also said that she's spicy. I'm not sure what spicy means. But Michelle says yes. If you want to tell me if that was the ice cream in in the morning or what part of that was yes. But she comes through very soft, very polite, very calm, and just really sweet and angelic. So we get a message from her. She wants you to know that she's okay. I'm not sure if that's her Grammy, Esther. Oh, okay. She always gave us everything you wanted. That's Esther. That's the other grandmother. Isn't that funny the way they do that?
Yeah.
She's saying, yes, that's my Grammy, Esther. All of it's true. She said she gave us all that she wanted. Wow. So if it's okay with you, let's go ahead and continue with Esther then. I'm not unless Mark is picking up Joanne, but Esther seems to be coming through a little bit more. And see that this is just a really good example of why we ask for names, because there's so many grandmothers and mothers here today.
Yeah, well, especially today with Mother's Day's tomorrow, they're all kind of gathered around.
And so I want to try and convey this in a delicate manner, but I'm not sure if maybe your grandmom Esther was the first family member that you lost that was like a close family member to you. You may have had an aunt or an uncle that you didn't know very well past, but when Grandma Esther crossed, it was actually a loss for you personally, very close loss. She's saying that this was the first time that you felt somebody leave. Yes, she was my all. This for that left this earth, and you wonder what happens to her when she's on the other side, and that how much you loved her, and you feel the connection, and you wonder if she's around. You feel her around, and you wonder about her. And she said she's still sending you little candies and little gifts and little sweets and little treats for you and little surprises and little gifts, even if it's just like a little heart, a little rock that you find on the ground that is in a shape of a heart. She's just so sweet, very, very sweet. And she wants to show you love and kind of like spoil you. So if something like this, like something you find a $5 bill on the ground, or if I don't know, like if somebody says, "Oh, we're having a discount today," and you happen to be there, seems like your grandmother is still sending you these little surprises, these little magical, yes, heart rocks. Oh my gosh, you're kidding! Wow. She is sending you this, and she just wants you to know that she's still watching over you, and she feels in your heart. She says, "This heart," I'm not sure if I already said this heart connection that you feel and you still think of her. She said, it is like a cord that is connected to her on the other side that will never ever die, will always be connected. She is always connected with you, and the love, that's the love that you feel from her, and it's the connection that will never die. And she just absolutely loves you to the moon and back. So, oof, I'm getting chills. Mark?
Yeah, I'm talking to your mother's mother. So I don't know which one that is, but I feel like it's that one. It's probably the same one, Esther. Is that it? Is that right? Um, Only because they might both be around here. But okay, yes. Um, she was, you know, she was mother. She's your grandmother, but she had a lot of mother energy. So I just get mother card. Love her. But I also feel, because of this earth picture here, she also had a nice, yeah, Esther. She had a nice connection to the earth. I don't know. Did she garden or um, something like that? Because I also get the Empress card. So it's like Earth Mother, mothery, like it's kind of what you picture about mother. She had all those qualities, like a loving mother. And I feel like she loved the earth as well. Now, you might know that. Maybe she liked flowers, or she gardened or something, but she really had, like, she has this earth mother energy, very stabilizing. Like she could turn sadness into happiness. She could just switch it around. She said, sometimes my life, the family I had, it could be quite a circus, everybody going in all different directions. But I had a way of making the circus into a home, and that the home was important to me. Like being the place you can come to, knowing that I'm a stable force. I'm here for you. You're always welcome here. My door is always open. If you have a boo-boo or you're feeling sad, I can fix it right up. I got plenty of Band-Aids. I can always help with all the boo-boos and make you feel better. She was like just this really, I just get this embrace. I can just see her holding you like in her lap or something, and maybe rocking you, or just, she's got that big hugging energy. And of course, she's doing that now too, like her arms around you. She kind of stepped up, and the other granny said, "Okay, you go on." Like she's the one that's going to tell us a lot of stuff. She's still around you. Do you have a kid now? Like it would be a great grandchild of hers? I'm just wondering, because all of a sudden she mentioned that. Um, So by that, I think she's just watching the generations that keep going, and she's really aware of it. Oh yes, you haven't. Okay, yeah, she's really aware of that. She watches over that,
She
and
has 5 kids.
oh yeah, okay, great. So she wanted me to bring them up, and that she watches over them. She also thinks, in a way, you remind her of her. You have the old circus into a house thing too, and you have a lot of her qualities. I feel like you inherited some of her, and she sees that, and in the way you take care of your family, she's really proud of you. She feels pretty connected to you in particular, like as her grandchildren, she might pick you out as one she really related to, and still does. She's right there. They both watch over you.
I think they're coming in blended because she said my Graham's mom, Joanne, yes.
Yeah,
So I think they're blending through. When you said she's a lot like her, I
yeah,
think that was and that's why when she asked for Grammys to come in, I think they both did, and I picked up Esther, and I think they're just coming through blended.
they're
How
right together
beautiful.
there. They're both
Hmm.
there. I feel like the mom's mom is doing most of the talking. She read tea leaves when I was little. Is that Esther that did that?
I think
Mom's mom. I just keep hearing mom's mom, mom's mom. So kind of maternal grandmother is the one that's okay, is the one that's doing most of the talking today. But the other one's there too with you. I'm getting a little confused.
Michelle is Joanne is mom's mom,
Okay.
and Joanne is the one that read tea leaves. And
Oh, so
Joanne,
see, I was probably
oh, sorry, Esther
Esther's
is
mom's
mom's
mom.
mom.
Okay. Yeah, Esther's the one I thought. And so, and she just kept saying, you'll know for sure because I'm the mom's mom. That's what she was trying to give me to know one from the other. But the other one's there too. The other one has a different energy. This is like very earth mothery. What is that phrase? Like, I don't know. She just has a lot of mom energy. Just like some people are just born to be mama, and that's just what they do, and that's what they came for. That's their number one goal. And I feel like that was her. Being a good mom and a matriarch, she wants to say matriarch, was her thing, her goal, even more so than like work or something like that. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel as though she has a magical way about her, Mark. And that's it. She said she read the tea leaves, and I felt that around when you said she was very earthly. It was that earth magic.
Yep.
Esther, she does. She did it all for us. Yep. Yep. Wow, how beautiful.
Yep. She's very talkative. I think you can communicate with her if you'd
She
want
said,
to.
oh my God, I can't believe you just said matriarch. Yes.
I know, and plus that was her going, say matriarch. It's really funny, guys, because you guys don't get to see what's going on in our brains. you know, she kept it, no, you need to use the word matriarch, and so that's why I said that word. Because a lot of times they're kind of guiding whatever I say. So that's cool. That was important to her. The head of the house, kind of a thing. Yeah. She sort of ruled the roost. Yeah.
You're
You're
very
welcome,
welcome,
sweetie.
Michelle. You're very welcome. It's so beautiful. Um, it's just very nice. Thank you very much for your question. We really enjoyed reading for both of them, and what a beautiful family you have. And thank you for trusting us with your loved ones. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of some of these here. Oh, I don't know which one to choose, Mark. Do we
I
have
know.
time for one more? We only have 9 minutes. Does that give us time for one more, or
We
did you
can
want to
do one
talk about
more.
what's coming up?
Yeah, I think
Do,
we can do one more.
okay,
I know, guys, we can't get to everybody. I always feel so bad about that.
I know.
But there's only so much time.
Mm, uh,
It's
Mm.
never personal, guys, though. Please understand. It's no really.
So is Judy McKay still here? Or Bemused Shaman still here? Let me go over to the right place. Judy or Bemused?
Bemused. I haven't seen that one.
Mm.
I haven't seen those guys.
Bemused is here.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you very much. So she says, can I have a message from my mother, Marion? She passed 2 years ago in Florida for Mother's Day. Oh, she would like a message for Mother's Day. She passed 2 years ago. Um, Marion, what a beautiful,
Marion.
beautiful. Yeah, sorry, Judy. This is going to be our last one. Mother Marion for Bemused Shaman. The grandmothers are still here. They're still chatting. So I'm going to ask them to chat behind the closed door, behind the curtain. They are. They
Hey,
still want to talk to
we're not
whoever.
done yet. Hello. Yeah, Marion.
So Marion is coming through with images, symbolic images. She's showing me an eye, and it's sort of like an eye drawn with either marker or crayon. And it's sort of like an eye shape, just an eye, and it's got an iris in the middle. And then she's showing me the eyelashes, but it's sort of like a cartoon type of thing. So I'm not sure if she's pointing to the third eye. It almost looks like how a third eye would be drawn on somebody. I'm not sure, and it's only one eye. This is why I'm going for the third eye. But she's just showing me an eye, and I believe that she's saying that she's watching you. So I'm just going to ask Marion to feel in her heart what she would love to say to Bemused Shaman, and let me pick up the feeling, so I can pick up the feeling instead of trying to interpret the images. I believe she's saying she's watching you. She can see you. Um, and just, Marion, just feel in your heart what you want to say, and I can pick up your feelings. I can pick up your vibration.
Uh, Bemused Shaman. I just want to ask you a quick question. Do you have a brother? Or I guess it could be a sister, but I'm kind of feeling brother. I'm just asking that.
Was Marion? Did she have sort of like a dementia towards the end of her life, where she was not quite herself, and she just doesn't want you to remember her that way? Was she sort of bedridden towards the end, and maybe not able to communicate very well, whether it was for a long time or a short time? Um, she's just because I'm asking her to communicate with me this way, and she's sort of like not I'm not getting any words, no speaking. So I'm taking that as that she couldn't communicate towards the end, and she wants to communicate through the imagery. So did your mom like kind of? Oh, she only has sisters, but she does have siblings.
Right.
But did your mom sort of like, if you said go left, did she say, I'm going to go right and then kind of go around? Like, did she like change things did she have like a different way of doing things? She never went from point A to point B. She kind of went around her own way. Oh, yes to all of the above. She lingered sadly towards the end. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm just asking her to help me um, help me with the communication, and she's not communicating. showing me pictures. So she just wanted to she's showing me that these things that I'm telling you are validation that it's her. And so now that we have the validation, Marion, can you kind of give me a message to share? She said she's okay now. She's so much better now. She said, don't think of her that way. She is not in a bed on the other side. She is no longer old and invalid. She is no longer. She is very vibrant and uh, radiant on the other side. She is brought back to her uh, optimum physical being that she is, and she is her pure soul. All of the human attributes that were sick and ill and diseased are no longer there with her. She is just her pure, loving soul, and it's almost like her heart is very open, and she just wants you to know that she's communicating with you, and she's open and communicating with you through her heart. And I don't know if you ask her to communicate with you, but she's just saying, "Feel my love," and she just wants to send you the love, feel the love, acknowledge the love, receive the love, and this is her main message. How about you, Mark?
Uh, yeah, Sharon, that's because when we link up, I don't think everybody's comments and stuff goes to everybody. So sometimes you might not see who we're reading for because it doesn't come up. Isn't that right, Jean?
Yeah,
Like, oh, everybody doesn't get to see everybody's comments. I know
right.
it's a little screwy. In one way, it's good, but in another way, then it makes it a little bit confusing. But oh, nurse, one more thanks. Uh, well, you know what she's Mimu Shaman. She wants to talk about one of your siblings. That's, she kind of won't get off of that. So I don't know. Maybe it's a sister that has like a masculine energy, or kind of expresses that way or something, to sort of give you the idea of which one. But I'm also wondering, is there a sister who's not feeling well? She seems concerned about one of your sisters and their health. Now, that's just what I'm hearing, and that um, she's been focused there a bit, uh, watching over her and giving her energy and stuff to help her. So she's just saying that her attention has been there quite a bit. But, she came right over here as soon as you called on her. So she will always come to you when you call. But she's just been kind of working with one of the siblings who it seems like they've been needing a little extra assistance. And it might be health related. And so trying to get her health back in balance and stuff like that. So kind of focused in on that quite a bit. That's all she wants to talk to me about today, is that. So I
Yeah.
guess I'll just leave that. Yeah.
Short and sweet. She really is to the point and just sending you her love very much. Thank you, Bermuse Shaman, and thank you everybody for being here. I do know it's difficult when we have the simulcasting going on, and if your question wasn't chosen, what we like to focus on is the loved ones from messages for loved ones from the other side, the name and relation, especially now that it's Mother's Day. There's a lot of people looking to talk to their wives, their sisters, their mothers, their grandmothers, their pets, your pets too, the name and the type of pet, and spirit guides. So if you had a question about a legal case that you had, it's sort of not the energy that we have when we have this type of loved ones and mediumship. We have to really open up to the loved ones on the other side and bring through these messages. So in case you're wondering why some are chosen and others are not, I think that has a little bit to do with it. Um, So thank you very much, everybody, for that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for all of the moderators that have done an amazing, wonderful job. Thank you very much. And I do see there's a lot of people that we have did not get to today, especially the ones who asked for messages from loved ones. But Mark, you will be on later today at 4 o'clock. Is that right?
That's right. 4 o'clock on my channel. You can go to the Spirit Whisperer channel. And today we take any question. It's not just animals, it's everything. So you can come over there and I'll try to get you there. Just ask your question there. I'll be on from 4 to 5:30 with my guide Pan, and we'll be taking questions on any topic. Spirit
Yes.
Whisperer channel.
Yes, just go to YouTube and put Spirit Whisperer in, and Mark's channel will pop up. I will also be on Unbiased and on the Fence. It's my friend Shane's channel, and I will be on there at 3 p.m. Eastern today, answering questions. Let me see if I can put this in the chat here. Yeah, that's Unbiased and on the Fence at 3 p.m. today. And Mark, the Spirit Whisperer, will be on at 4 p.m. today. So we have lots of things going on. And here's Mark's channel again for everybody. I know that the moderators have been popping it in, but I just wanted to pop it in one last time.
Yeah, guys, come over there and visit me. I love to have you over there, and love for you to subscribe if you haven't. Trying to get the word out a little bit more. But we'll have some fun over there for about an hour and a half, and so I welcome you to come and put your questions over there. I'm reading about myself, though, but I'll only be able to get to so many, but we'll see what we can do.
Well, thank you very, very much, Mark. I really enjoy our special time here together. Your energy is just so it really does help me to raise my vibration, and I love the energy that I feel when we work together. It's very special. I trust you immensely. I can just open up and let go, and you have my back. Just the flow that we have together, I really enjoy reading together with you. So thank you so much for coming on and being my guest today and coming back. Mark is back about once a month, and hopefully he'll come back again.
But I love reading with you. It's great. It's like we what do you call it? Gel together. It feels good, and I enjoy it. You know, I don't have any kind of ew. I don't like reading. You know, it just feels like it's supposed to be. So I love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But I love reading with you. I think you're a doll and a dear, and I think you're great. And I just love. I love hearing the way you read and what comes through you. You know, I always enjoy that about when I read with other people, because a lot of times Spirit then will use both of us to bring through a message, and a lot of times we'll come through different avenues to get to the same thing. Or, you know, I love it. You know, that's why I really enjoy reading with other people, because it goes another level that you don't get when you're by yourself.
It really does. It really does. Oh my gosh. Just amazing. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to let you go so you can get ready for your next show. Okay. And we just appreciate each and every one of you for being here, for watching while you're here, watching later, for subscribing and hitting that thumbs up. Like we said, we're not looking for, or we're not fishing for comments. We just want to, be in the YouTube algorithm and reach as many people as we can. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here. And Terry holding your space is here. Hi, Terry. Thank you for being here. And again.
Yeah, I'm going on Terry's channel this coming week.
Oh.
So I'm her this week as well.
Woo-woo. That will be beautiful. She has beautiful energy. Oh my gosh.
If it's Tuesday or Wednesday, but it's coming soon. I think it's Wednesday. I have to look. But soon we're going to get together. Yeah, it's fun. All right. And Alaska says goodbye. She would get up, but no, she's still snoozing. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Alaska. She's beautiful.
Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.